Hi everyone, thanks for coming by my channel. I'm Kelly, welcome. Bit more of this. Today is the video for December the 21st. And before we get started, my earrings are snowflakes. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick look at a possible way to make ornaments like this, or like this. Whatever wooden shape you have will be decoupaged. I have some small ones of these. I just got a pack of them at the dollar store. These ones I've used before to make a gift tag. Decorate up the front, right? To so-and-so on the back. Done. Works pretty good. These can be ornaments. Just drill a hole. I have several sets of these ornaments. Come in a package like that. These big wood ones. It all works. A few years ago, I bought this pack of decoupage papers. I think from Amazon, I'm not sure. That is where I got this little kitty cat design. They come in different sizes, as you can see. There's little ones for ornaments. There's even small, teeny, weeny ones. I've actually made gift tags out of them before. Like, see how small these ones are? For example. Or they also have big ones in the package where you could make a plaque. Just a minute, if I can find one. I don't want to reef through them too much and pull them because they're not firm exactly. They're meant to be bendable for decoupage. What's this one? Sorry, I can't find them. Anyway, there is one that is like the full sheet is one design. So, those work just great. I'm not going to do those today. Wasn't feeling any of the patterns right now, and I just went, nah, I don't really want to. So I'm just going to put those away. They're not going to come to any harm. In the past, hang on, let me grab these ones. Okay. Window clings. Work great. I also have a video of how to decoupage these to a glass bottle. It's somewhere in my crafting playlist. I will find it and try to remember to put it in the description box in this video. So, what I was thinking of. I have two of these type of little wood things here. I'm going to do one with the snowflakes. This one fits good. I did a test already. This size. These ones are too big. They'll have to go on something else. Another purpose. And I'll do both sides. Because these ones are both sides. And for this one fits. I'll do a black one. I don't leave these hangers on these wood ornaments. I do have a whole roll of this jute stuff if I want to make another one, but most of the time I use ribbon, so cut that off. Chances are I will not be using this stuff either. Again, loads of ribbon. Now, as for paint, this one, I've got these window clings here, one on one side, one on the other. So I need kind of a darkish red. So, I have Tuscan red. Let's have a little blob down here and see what it looks like. Come on. If it comes out. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I'm testing red. That's deep red, this one here. Tuscan red, that one there. And this one is holiday red. I think holiday red's too pink. Those ones aren't bad. I'm leaning towards the darker red because this is a fairly dark red. I think I'll try that one. Okay. Deep red it is. Now, as far as the other ones, for the snowflakes, I was thinking of silver or silver glitter. Or maybe mix them together. I'm going to squirt them out and see what they look like. But that's probably what's going to go on the little, pardon me, this little thing for the silver ornament. And for the other ornament, previously I painted it with black. But I also have gold. So I might paint them gold. We'll see. That's the next step. Alrighty, first step, paint. I have a relatively large brush here for this one. Ooh, yeah, I think that'll be a good color. I'm sure a close enough red would have been fine, because those window clings are somewhat translucent. I might have to do 2 coats of this, though. We'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to get the top done. And some of the edge. It's going to be harder to do the edge because you can see it's kind of rough, so you're going to have to kind of work the paint in more. It'll take a while to get it fully painted for sure. I think what I might do too is just take this and just even the paint out a bit. That looks a little better. I'm going to do more than 1 coat, obviously, though. That's reasonable, actually. Okay, I've got my glass here. I'm just going to sit that on top and let it dry. Move that out of the way. Now, maybe the gold one. I'm going to use this gold because it looked better with the gold on those ornaments. The other one was a bit too dusty gold, I guess you could say. So let's do that one next. And this one I think I'm going to do this. Maybe not. Maybe I should brush it. Hold on. Let me get something on here and then I'll move it around a bit. You kind of have to try it out and see what it looks like. Okay, let's just see what that looks like if we can brush it out a bit better. And yes, I'm going to do that part at the top. There, that's not too bad. That's probably going to be 2 coats as well. Okay, and since I did that both, I'll have to get another brush to do the silver one. I've got a couple of coats on these ornaments now. I think they look pretty good. Because these have a shine to them, I have a reasonable amount of gloss Mod Podge, so that's what I'm going to use. So let's see here. We want one of those for that one, and one of these for this one. And I have a little bit of this sparkle, so that will be the top coat later on when they're all done. So you have to be somewhat Mod Podge generous to do this. Goop up the whole thing, it's okay. It'll seal it up nicely. Put a little on the back too. Because it wants to curl up. And then just put it on how you want it. But like so. You can wiggle it around if you need to. I think that looks okay though, right there. Kind of squidge it a bit. Sort of run your finger across it and try to squish the Mod Podge out from underneath it a little bit. Just, it gets less bubbly that way. Window clings aren't perfect, but they do work pretty well. That should be okay. There, now let it dry. Now, same for this one. Make sure you guys can see that. Where are we? Right there. Okay, good. Same thing. Oop, need a bit more. bit on the back. Whoops, I missed a corner. Right about there. Oh, that looks good. Kind of blends in with the silver paint nicely. That was a good decision on my part. Okay, I want it more pointy this way. Make sure it's in the middle pretty much. Yep, okay. Squish. This one doesn't seem as bad, actually. Maybe I didn't goo it up that much on the back. There, we'll let that one dry. Not bad, huh? Let's... Hang on, I got too much Mod Podge in here. I'm going to poke that Mod Podge out because I don't want it filling up the holes. These red clings with the snowflakes have a little bit of sheen on the snowflake part, but they're relatively matte, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to use the matte Mod Podge for them because I have some of that too. So, same routine. I had to put several coats of red on this though, just to make sure it was solid enough. I think I did 3 coats altogether. Now, a little bit of this. Same routine, just scoop it up. For these big ornaments, you can put things around the edge, like lace or something. I don't really have anything, I don't think. I'll look through my pile of ribbon just to see if there's something good, but I doubt it. But I think it'll be okay, just plain too. Okay, now let's put a little bit on the back of this. Okay, now I find if, let me just see here how I want this to go. You can move these around a little bit before you really get going on here, just to orient it properly. See what I mean? You can kind of shuggle it into position. So I think that actually looks pretty good. Let's just make sure. I don't want to be too close to the hole where the ribbon's got to go. It looks pretty decent around there and there. So hold it in the middle and then just kind of, whoops, I moved it. There. And just kind of scooch the decoupage out from underneath. Just because these are a little bit firmer than, you know, like paper or whatever. That's just a mark in the window cling, I think. Not going to be noticeable once it's all glued down, I don't think. Or when it's hung on the tree, for that matter. Okay, scoot it underneath. Now, once you've scooched it like this, you can't really move it anymore, so make sure you have it in the right spot before you do that part of it. Okay, so that's got to dry, and then this one is littler, but it goes on the other side. All right, a little bit of this sparkle Mod Podge. If I can get it open. There we go. There's not that much left in here. Okay. I just want a little bit of this just to make it a bit more sparkly. So we'll do one side and let it dry. And we'll do the other side and let it dry, and then I can put the ribbons on it. I've already picked out what ribbons I wanted. There we go. That functions like top coat too, to seal everything up. Oops. There we go. I got the ornaments done. I decided after I did this one that it looked kind of blah with the matte Mod Podge, so I put a coat of gloss over it. There's a few spots that might need touching up before I actually give it to anybody or use it myself. But it can go in my stash now. And this thin ribbon is actually sturdier than it looks, and it should be fine. It's a bit heavy. I couldn't find anything to put around the edge. If I get some ribbon that might work, I can always add to it next year or whatever. A little hot glue will do the trick. But for now, that one's good. And the other two, they look like this. I like how this black one turned out on the gold. And I had black ribbon that has Merry Christmas in gold. So I thought that was appropriate for that. This one I might keep. I kind of like it. But I could always give it to a friend too. Thanks for watching.